The journey begins where the roads end, where the last traces of civilization fade into the wild unknown. Here, the adventure is not just about reaching a destination, but about embracing the spirit of exploration itself. In Kyrgyzstan, the world opens into something vast and breathtaking, a land where the horizon seems to stretch on forever, and the sky feels impossibly wide above you. We left the cities behind, climbing higher and higher into the wild Tien Shan mountains, where every turn reveals a new panorama of rugged peaks and endless valleys. They call this the Switzerland of Central Asia, but that doesn't capture its untamed spirit or the sense of freedom that fills the air. Here, nature is raw, powerful, and alive. Imagine green valleys and rolling J-Lus stretching beneath snow-capped peaks and a brilliant blue sky. The grasslands seem to go on forever, dotted with yurts and herds of animals. The silence here is profound, broken only by the whisper of the wind or the distant, haunting cry of an eagle soaring overhead. It's a silence that invites reflection and awe. Rivers, fed by ancient glaciers, carve silver ribbons through the valleys, so clear you can see every stone on the riverbed, the water icy and pure, a lifeline for the land. Herds of horses and sheep move across the hillsides, their bells a gentle music that drifts on the breeze, a reminder of the deep traditions that still shape life here. As the sun sets, the landscape glows gold and purple, shadows stretching across the valleys. The air cools and the mountains seem to hold their breath, waiting for night to fall. At night, the sky explodes with stars. The Milky Way, a bright band overhead so vivid it feels close enough to touch. The darkness here is complete, and the stars shine with a clarity rarely seen elsewhere. Here, you disconnect from the noise of modern life and reconnect with something elemental, something ancient. In this solitude, you find a rare kind of peace. Among endless skies and rolling hills, you sense the deep bond between the Kyrgyz people and their land, a connection built over centuries, shaped by the rhythms of nature and tradition. This is where our adventure truly begins, in a land where every step feels like a discovery, and every moment is filled with wonder. At the heart of J-Lu life is the yurt, or bazui. More than just a tent, it's a masterpiece of tradition and ingenuity. For centuries, the yurt has been the beating heart of nomadic culture in Kyrgyzstan, a symbol of resilience and adaptability. It's a home that breathes with the land, shaped by the needs of families who move with the rhythm of the seasons. From the outside, it appears as a sturdy felt dome, perfectly at home in the sweeping landscape. Its rounded shape stands strong against mountain winds and sudden storms, blending seamlessly with the rolling hills and alpine meadows. The design, perfected over countless generations, allows families to pack up and move with remarkable speed. Every part is made to be assembled and disassembled so the yurt can travel wherever the family's herds roam. Step inside and the space opens into a warm, inviting circle. The air is filled with the scent of wool, wood smoke, and fresh mountain air. It's a place where laughter echoes and stories are shared, a true sanctuary from the elements. Willow wood walls covered in thick layers of felt keep the yurt cool during the heat of the day and warm through the cold mountain nights. The felt is made from sheep's wool, pressed and stitched by hand, a testament to the resourcefulness of the people. Every item has its place. The yurt is carefully divided into sections for men, women, and honored guests. This organization reflects deep-rooted customs and respect for tradition, ensuring harmony within the family. The floor is layered with vibrant, patterned carpets called shirdaks. Each shirdak is hand-stitched, its colors and symbols telling stories of ancestors, nature, and dreams. These carpets are more than decoration. They are a living record of family history. Above the tunduk, a circular opening at the yurt's crown, lets in sunlight and allows smoke from the hearth to escape. The tunduk is so important to Kyrgyz identity that it's featured at the center of the national flag, a symbol of unity and home. The yurt is a living part of the family, moving with them across valleys and mountains, a constant companion in a world that is always changing. It adapts to every journey, sheltering generations as they follow the ancient paths of their ancestors. It's where babies are born, where elders pass down wisdom, and where families gather by the fire to share meals and stories. The yurt is the heart of family life, a place of warmth, memory, and belonging. In a world of static homes and modern cities, the yurt stands as a powerful reminder of a life deeply connected to nature and tradition. It is a symbol of freedom, movement, and the enduring spirit of the Kyrgyz people. It's a perfect circle of life, family, and tradition, sheltered under the vast, ever-changing Central Asian sky. Here, every sunrise and sunset is witnessed from the comfort of a home that is both ancient and alive. Here, home and landscape are one, inseparable, enduring, and forever at the heart of Kyrgyz life. Life in the high pastures follows the sun, the seasons, and the needs of the animals. The day starts early, with the first light on the peaks and the gentle stir of the herd. The family rekindles the fire, sharing warmth and tea as the day begins. Men and boys ride out to guide the herds, their horsemanship a blend of skill and tradition. Horses are partners and friends central to nomadic life. Women milk cows and mares, turning milk into butter, cheese, and karut, sustenance for the seasons. They tend the home, prepare meals, and pass down traditions to the children. Children play among wildflowers, elders weave stories into felt mats. Everyone has a role and everyone contributes. It's a life of hard work and purpose, lived in harmony with nature and each other. This daily rhythm is the heartbeat of the Jailu. Food on the Jailu is a celebration of the land and Kyrgyz hospitality. Every meal is a reflection of the deep connection between people and nature, where the bounty of the high pastures is transformed into nourishing dishes that bring families and friends together. Meals are simple, hearty, and made from the freshest ingredients. Meat from their herds, dairy from their animals, bread baked daily. The flavors are honest and unpretentious, shaped by the rhythm of the seasons and the hard work of daily life on the steppe. Beshbarmak, a communal dish of lamb or beef with noodles and broth, is shared with guests as a sign of respect. Eating together from a single platter, everyone gathers around, using their hands, reinforcing bonds of kinship and friendship. Dairy is central. Kymyz, fermented mare's milk, is the national drink, sour, fizzy, and refreshing. Sipping Kymyz under the open sky is a unique experience, connecting you to centuries of nomadic tradition. Ayran and cheeses are made daily, nothing is wasted. Every drop of milk is valued, turned into creamy yogurt, tangy ayran, or rich, flavorful cheeses that sustain families through the seasons. Bread or naan is baked fresh and served with every meal, often with wild berry jam or thick cream. The aroma of baking bread fills the yurt, promising warmth and comfort. Sitting in a yurt, tearing warm bread and sharing soup, you feel a deep sense of comfort and belonging. The simple act of eating together becomes a cherished ritual, a moment of peace in the vastness of the Jailu. The food tells a story of self-sufficiency and partnership with the land. Every ingredient is earned through care and effort, a testament to the resilience of the Kyrgyz people. Every meal is a connection to tradition and community. Recipes are passed down through generations, each bite a link to ancestors and a promise to future generations. Hospitality is shown in every bite. Guests are welcomed with open arms, and sharing food is the highest expression of respect and friendship. On the Jailu, food is memory, culture, and welcome. A living symphony of flavors that echoes across the mountains and through the hearts of all who gather here. In the high pastures, life revolves around the animals, family, wealth, and tradition. Herds of sheep, goats, and horses are the reason for the seasonal migration. The bond between people and animals is sacred, passed down for generations. Horses are more than tools, they're symbols of freedom and the nomadic spirit. Children learn to ride young, forging lifelong connections with their animals. Horses are essential for herding, travel, and games like cockbaroo, a thrilling test of skill and courage. Sheep and goats provide wool, meat, and milk, everything needed to survive. Shepherds know their flocks intimately, guiding them through harsh weather and protecting them from danger. It's a demanding life, but one filled with pride and purpose. The shepherds are the true custodians of the Jailu, keeping ancient traditions alive. Living close to nature, the Kyrgyz nomads see the land as a living entity, filled with wisdom and spirit. They read the sky, the wind, and the animals, learning from a lifetime of observation. The mountains and rivers are alive with stories and legends, connecting generations. Sitting with an elder, you hear tales of warriors and spirits carried on the wind. Every peak and stream has a name and a story, binding people to place. Patterns on carpets are ancient symbols, mountain horns, rivers, the sun, offering protection and telling the story of their world. Making these textiles preserves culture and worldview. This spiritual bond with nature brings peace and belonging. In the mountain silence, you notice the small details, the flower, the marmot's whistle, the sun's warmth. You realize you're part of something larger. The wind's message is simple. We are all connected, and we must care for our planet. The hospitality of the Kyrgyz people is legendary. A guest is a gift from God. In the remote pastures, you're never a stranger for long. Approach a yurt and you're greeted with open arms and a genuine smile. You're invited inside, given the best seat, and offered tea, bread, and sweets. Even families with little share generously, expecting nothing in return. Communication happens through smiles and laughter, breaking down barriers. Helping with chores, you become part of the family, if only for a moment. This tradition of hospitality is rooted in the challenges of nomadic life. Survival depends on mutual support. By welcoming strangers, families strengthen community bonds. Today, this spirit endures, leaving visitors with gratitude and warmth. Hospitality here is not just custom, it's a way of life. In Kyrgyzstan, every guest leaves as a friend. Kyrgyz culture is rich with epic stories, music, and celebrations. The Epic of Manas, one of the world's longest oral poems, tells of a hero who united the tribes. Manaski storytellers recite the epic for days, their voices filled with history and pride. Music fills the Jelu. Shepherds play the camus, its melodies drifting across the valleys. Songs tell of love, loss, and the beauty of nomadic life. Celebrations mark weddings, births, and the end of summer with food, music, and horseback games. Kokbaru, a dramatic sport, showcases strength and horsemanship. These traditions bind the Kyrgyz people, connecting them to their heroic past. For visitors, witnessing these moments is a privilege, a glimpse into the soul of the nation. In shared joy and storytelling, you understand the heart of Kyrgyzstan. Culture here is living history, passed from one generation to the next. Leaving the high pastures is hard, the silence and endless sky replaced by city noise. You leave a piece of your heart on the Jelu, but take its spirit with you. The memories linger, the taste of Kyrgyz, the warmth of the yurt, the sound of horse bells at dawn. Most of all, you remember the people, their smiles, generosity, and quiet dignity. You were welcomed not as a tourist, but as a friend. This journey reminds you what truly matters: nature's beauty, family, and human connection. It teaches resilience, self-sufficiency, and the value of community. You return home changed, appreciating the simple things you once took for granted. By sharing these stories, we help keep Kyrgyz traditions alive. A journey to the Jelu is more than travel. It's a lesson for the soul and a memory for life.